And we are live, that's right, broadcasting live from Space Island Cerberus, call sign CERB. I hope this transmission is reaching you well, wherever you are out there in this great big old universe of ours. Well, welcome on in, everybody, welcome on in. Hope you all are doing good, hope you all are having an excellent Thursday. Yes, that's right, it is Thursday. Welcome on in, howdy. Well, I did hit the wrong button on my stream deck. We'll find out how that's gonna come into play, because I hit my BRB button and wait, what's this? Cerb shows up with blue hair instead of red. Oh dang it, hit the wrong button. That's true. I was really worried. I was like sepia toned. I was like I was in all black and white. It was weird. Like I was in all black and white, kind of like stylized. I looked like I looked like one of the manga characters, perhaps. I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, I hit my BRB button. I don't know. Hopefully everything's fine. It should be fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. Chat room, stop panicking. It's fine. Yeah. Welcome on in, everybody. Lemon, Darzer, and anybody else who is out there suddenly, like, you know, with a different color palette, with a color palette swap. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here early. One of the manga characters sounds like something Hank Hill would say. Bobby, is that Bobby? Look, the boy drew me like one of his manga characters. It doesn't look anything like me. I think they're cool, Dad. Son, it's not cool. Anyway. So, I haven't been around. I haven't been around since Saturday, because starting on Sunday, Monday, I started getting really sick. I had a sore throat, stuffy nose, etc. I was pretty sick there for a few days. In fact, you can probably still hear it. I'm still a little congested. So you'll you know, I might be a little loopy right now. I took, you know, 40 Benadryls, downed a couple bottles of Robitussin. I think I'm gonna be all right. But yeah. Hope you all are not, you know, dying of the sickness. You look sick. I mean, rad. Oh, well, thank you. You know what? I'm always trying to look my raddest. And then you're like, and by rad, I mean you look unhealthy. You look unwell. Oh, okay. So, let's see. I think there was some stuff here. Judging by the sky outside, it's more night. Oh, you guys are talking about... Oh, by the way, good morning to all of those who observe. You look rad. I mean, irradiated. I'm practically glowing. I am glowing. Green. That's gotta be... Like, that's a joke that's been done in the Fallout universe, right? Like a ghoul talking to another ghoul being like, hey, you look good. You're practically glowing. And then they're like one of the glowing ghouls. And they're like, shucks. Do you mean it? You know what? Excited about that new season of the Fallout show. Looking forward to it. But I have a different show that I'm currently very into at the moment. I don't know if I brought it up on stream yet. I don't think I did. Oh, when is the new Fallout show? The new season of the Fallout show? I think it's December, January, something like that. But I have a different show that I'm super into right now. I finally got it. I finally got around to watching Pluribus, the new show by Vince Gilligan. Vince Gilligan? That's his name, right? Not watch. I'm gonna be wrong. People are gonna be like, "What are you talking about? Gilligan's Island?" Vince Gilligan. Yeah, Vince Gilligan. That's his name. Anyway, his new show Pluribus. He's the guy who made Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Big fan of both of those. Pluribus, very good, very good. Like right off the bat, I'm super into it. Highly recommended. But yeah, I don't know if I talked about it on stream yet or not. December 17th is the new season of Fallout. Oh wow, that's a lot sooner than I expected. I was thinking like late December, or like, you know, early January or something, but okay. Hey, I'm excited about it. It's gonna be fun. The show's that's what that show is. It's fun. I was thinking that's so far away and forgot it's almost December. Yeah, it's already... The Halloween stream was yesterday in my mind. It's already the 20th? Are you kidding me? How has this month gone by so fast? I mean, it goes by faster when you're like, you know, sick for a few days, so those days are just like a blur. You're not even sure if they happened. But you know, Time Wizards, Biogenesis, hello, welcome on in. And you know what? I'm gonna have to talk to Wizardio about that. Time Wizards are troubling. Chronomancers, you know what? Necromancers are always getting shit. Like people are always talking shit about necromancers, being like, oh, those damned necromancers practicing their dark arts. They need to be stopped. Go to the cave and kill the old necromancer who lives there. He's a real piece of work. Go kill him and I'll give you a free mug of ale. Nobody's like saying like, hey, by the way, there's a chronomancer and he's just like, he went back in time and like killed the emperor, and now we have like our new emperor is an actual pig, like a literal pig, because this chronomancer went back in the past and like just was like, haha, it'd be funny if there was a pig as emperor. We gotta stop it. Like nobody's like saying like, we gotta stop this guy. You know what? I need to jot this down. That's actually a great idea for a D&D campaign or something, for a RPG campaign. The chronomancers go back and prevent the quest starting. Fuck! They've got us beat at every corner. They've got us beat right off the bat. We don't stand a chance against these chronomancers. Damn. We're gonna have to get somebody else. Who else has like control over time? Doctor Who? He's busy. He's busy like being like the 25th version of himself. What are the like Back to the Future? No, they're not making any more of those. What else? Who else can like Chrono from Chrono Trigger? He would probably do it. He could handle it. Get him in there, get Robo in there. The other ones, I don't know, I never finished that game. Get them in there and they'll take care of the situation for sure. All right, rambled enough. So I have something very exciting for today. There's a frog guy. Oh yeah, what's his name? If only I could remember his name. He's a frog. He looks like he's a frog man, a frog guy. What is his name? I guess I just won't remember. Oh, his name's Toad. That's right. Anyway, so I've got something very excited. A frogman? You mean a diver? I don't think Dave the Diver is gonna be very helpful here. Bromizer, hello. Hey, welcome on in. Tefari can control time. What is a Tefari? I've never. Tefari? What is this? I'm looking it up. It's from Magic. Okay. I don't know jack shit about Magic other than like the crossover with like the D&D side of things. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know a whole lot about Magic. I like looking at the cards though. When I see one of those cards in that art, I'm like, it's pretty nice. I can certainly see why people would, you know, be spending their retirement funds on these things. Some nice art. Also, thank you for the follow. Thank you. You never went to a Tefari park? Wait, what? What's a Tefari park? Tefari park? What do you mean? What? I feel like you know what? There's some wordplay here that I'm like, it's going right over my head, guaranteed. I feel like I'm getting japed. I've got a sixth sense for these things. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, I've got something very exciting to show you guys today. Again, you know, mind don't mind the you know, I'm a little out of it and I'm a little congested sounding because I am still getting over being sick. But Tefari equals safari. Is that what it is? Is that where that was the joke? Is a safari park? Well, no, I've never been to it. I mean, I haven't, so joke's on you. That was the joke. You know what? It's funnier this way when it's like, it's about 10 times funnier when someone says that was the joke. It's about, it's just, no. I always like the first gen art for Ascension, literally done on lined notepad, and you can see the lines showing through the artwork, even on the final cards. That's quality right there. Honestly, I love that. Like, it's kind of similar. Like, I love the style of like first edition D&D monsters, where it's all like, it's all just pen and paper, you know, ink art, black and white, and weird look, like a little more surreal looking in ways. It's very good. I love that style. The gears in my head are slowly turning, trying to figure out how Tefari is going to lead to D's nuts. well, let's just, you know what? Let's sit here in silence for a good 15 minutes and ponder that one. We'll try to get to the bottom of that. No, Diznari? A D's nuts safari, where instead of animals, you like point and you're like, oh, giraffe, and you've got like the like binoculars and the whatever that hat is called, the safari hat. You know what I'm talking about. It's just like people doing these nuts jokes at you. You see the well, no. Okay, all right. Well, it's ruined. You've ruined pith helmet. You know what? It was in my mind. Pith helmet. Like how, you know, how Donald Duck or Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, they'd say that they were like pissed. Anyway, all right. Moving right along, because Lemon's unsubbing here. So I've got something really exciting to show you guys today. I'm going to be doing modded World of Horror again. I did it last Saturday. It was very, very cool. I really enjoyed it. In fact, I enjoyed it so much I've been playing a bit of World of Horror off stream as well. But I'm going to be doing modded World of Horror, and thanks to our very own Darzer, I've got a special custom character to show you guys. Darzer knocked it out of the park with this, and thank you Darzer, because it fucking rules, and I'm so happy about it. And I just can't wait any longer. To quote Neil Breen, I can't wait any longer. Let's get into it. Let's begin, because this is really cool. I'm excited about it. And if you've never seen World of Horror before, you're in for a treat, because this game is rad. Neil Breen as a character would be good. Darzer, jot that one down. No, not as a character, not as a playable character.
I can't wait any longer.
We can't wait for it any longer. Um, Neil Breen, not as a playable character. Yes, an enemy or event character. Hell yeah, that would be excellent. That would rule. That would be hilarious. Yeah, as a creature, he is a sort of creature. He absolutely is. You see how that game audio is. Seems like it's not too loud. Okay. So, yeah, I've got a ton of mods installed. I've seen about 1% of everything that I have installed. There's so much here. I mean, honestly, there's a ton to the base game that I've never even seen. Like, here, I'll show you guys. Achievements, all of these black squares are achievements that I haven't unlocked yet. So, yeah, 47% of achievements have been unlocked. And every time you unlock an achievement, you unlock more content for the game. Like more characters, backstories, old gods, events, items, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, there's so much here that I've never seen before. Let's start a new run. Let's pick a color palette here. So I guess I should try to explain for people who haven't seen this game before. Just very briefly, it is a sort of randomly generated in ways Junji Ito story, essentially, with some RPG mechanics, and it's very hard to explain, but it's very, very cool. So yeah, on Saturday's stream, I said we should do this, and I thought, well, nobody else is going to do it, and since I like fiddling with games innards, I got on with it during this week. Hell yeah. No, this is great. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with... Oh man, we had Benadryl rolled there for a second. Just you guys wait, because you'll see. We got to pick a color palette here. Some of these are not so great. This is kind of your basic color palette for this game, but let's... I don't know. I want to find something pleasant. I like the high contrast ones. Some of them are kind of like low contrast and not super into that. That is not this is a specific this is like the color palette of some computer. I don't know what, like one of the Apple computers, I think. This is a very specific one. It's CGA. What are we thinking? Ooh, I like this one. This is nice. This is nice to look at. This is good. So we get a bunch of options for customizing our playthrough. I'm just going with normal death mode, normal difficulty. We'll go with the basic timeline. This is Puce. It you know what? Kind of is though, almost. That's the thing. It kind of is. It's kind of Puce. All right, here we go. There's gonna be some more options to fiddle with, but I'll go ahead and read this. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth aeons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Alright, there we go. So, here's some of the basic characters here. We will not be playing as any of them today. I've beaten the game with all of the basic characters except for Miku. and then there's only one of the... Actually, I think you only start with 4 characters at the beginning, but like there's like a basic 7, and then the other ones are like much harder to unlock. Like this one was very difficult to unlock if I'm remembering correctly. So I do have some modded characters I already showed on Saturday. I played as Hinako from Silent Hill F. I've also got Columbo. We played as John Ward, John Priest from Faith. We've got Master Shake, Ness. The first 4 are what you start with. Okay. I couldn't, you know, I started playing this game like several years ago now, and so there's, you know, a lot that it's been a while since I began. But what's this over here? Look familiar? Does that look familiar to anybody? That's right. We've got Cerb. He's here. Cerb is here in Shiokawa. If you hadn't guessed it from the title, this is so good. Darzer, nicely done. Nicely done. I fucking love this. This is good. Oh, well, hold on a second. Perfect timing. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. We are being boarded. Warning, warning. We are being boarded by some kind of animals. Doctors? Danimals? Bird up. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard Space Island Cerberus. Thank you, Dr. Possum, Dr. Tapeworm, for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with the rest of Bird Game. Bird watching game seems cozy and fun. Is it the new peak? I don't know. Could be. But bird up, everybody. Bird up. Come on, I'm never boarded during a Cerb stream. Hey. Well, hey, you know, I try not to be boarding. Kind of works. Anyway, yeah, welcome on in, Eat Kitties, Dr. Possum, Milady, Lex, and yeah, hope you guys had a good stream. At the very least, it's the new web birding. Yeah, it does seem, that game did seem like exactly like you guys said, like web fishing, but birds. I like it. I didn't get to watch a ton of it, but I thought it was cute. I thought it was good. Maybe, you know, I don't know, because there is the bird watching, like we talked about. There's the bird watching in Red Dead Redemption 2, which is maybe the best bird watching of all time. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think probably most of you all already know who I am. But if you don't, welcome aboard Space Island Cerberus. My name is Cerb. I do a bunch of horror games, weird stuff, event streams involving rubber ducks and drinking too many margaritas, and yeah, that pretty much sums me up. Today I'm doing something very special here, and I'll show you guys. Who are you? I only know a fancy lad. Well, you're in for a treat, because you'll see. Stick around and you'll see. I'm playing web fishing. Oh my god, now I've got web fishing on the brain. I'm playing World of Horror, modded World of Horror with custom characters, including a very special custom character made by our very own Darzer, and I'm showing it off for the first time. World of Web Fishing. Sorry, I'm getting over being sick. I'm a little delusional right now. Well, I'm always delusional. That's not an excuse. Yeah, I've got a custom character that Darzer has made of me in World of Horror. And if you haven't seen this game before, it's like playing through a Junji Ito horror story. It's very, very cool. I've also got Master Shake and John Priest and other custom characters as well. But yeah. Darzer fucking knocked it out of the park with this. And we're just getting started. We saw a yellow-feathered bubble butt. Wait, what? We saw a yellow-feathered bubble butt. It was amazing. Wow, nature's incredible. Sick? You were sick too? Twinsies. Yeah, I started getting sick maybe on like, might have even been on like Sunday. I was like feeling a little out of it. And then I started getting a sore throat, and then I started getting congested and everything. And I'm pretty much 100% today, but like still, you know, even when you're like over being sick, like there's still a little residual. Like I've got a little bit of congestion and a little, just feeling a little out of it, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, Darzer, this does look great indeed. Well done, awesome job. Round of applause, because we will be playing through the game as me. By the way, the Japanese under cosmic anomalist, well, it doesn't mean cosmic anomalist. Oh, concerning, but okay. I'm gonna have to just trust you, Darzer. You got sick on Monday? Yeah, we you know what? We must have been drinking out of the same cup. We both got sick at about the same time. Yeah, so name Cerberus. Age, question. It's true, that is my age. Male, cosmic anomalist. Broadcasts live from an asteroid station in the anomalous region of space. I did make a little, like, edit to that, Darzer, just a personal preference edit. So I get increased, I didn't change anything else though. I get increased dexterity, perception, and charisma, and decreased strength and intelligence. You trying to say something, Darzer? What do you mean decreased strength and intelligence? Listen, I've got a massive muscular brain, okay? My brain is fucking yoked, and you know it. Dexterity. Clearly you don't, you know what? I'll take it, because I'm incredibly clumsy. I drop shit like constantly, so the high dexterity, I don't know how accurate that is, but I'll take it. Increased perception. I do have incredibly tiny eyes. I do have chronically small eyes, but they're real good at looking. I got my peepers peeled. Charisma. Ding. And a tooth falls out. Starts with plus 10% doom. Now, Darzer, I don't know how familiar you are with World of Horror, but I'm essentially running through this with hard mode now. 10% doom is a bit of a steep price, but I'll take it. I'm doomed. Perk packs are like, every character gets different perk packs. I've got Horror Writer and Me Time. I do enjoy my me time. 10% doom is basically a representation of chat's contribution. It's true. Hard mode puzzles. Hey, you know what? I beat it. Okay, I beat hard mode puzzles in Silent Hill F. You know what? Next run, I'm cranking the puzzles up to like impossible mode. All right, so we are gonna pick me for this run. So happy about this. I'm so excited. And oh yeah, old gods are awakening. Somewhere, a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. So we get to pick an old god here, which gives different penalties to the run. Little caveats. Who's this haunted character? Dirty Fart, hello, welcome on in. You know what? I wouldn't want to be him. I can say that much. You question strength yet? Oh, I did. Okay, you know what? I did smash Dusty. Yeah. You think I'm not fucking ripped? I killed Dusty. I killed my fragile alien mummy. I'm just kidding. He's fine. So yeah, we get to pick a different old god for the run. Okay. This would be terrible because we already start off with 10% doom. -1 to all stats every 21% of doom. Hell no. I think I'm gonna go with this one. You can't run from combat. I'm gonna be really good at dexterity weapons, I think. Your damage and enemies increases. You know what? That might be a good thing. If I'm dexterous, that means I can dodge attacks pretty dang well. Let's do this one. Entropy. Your damage and enemies increases. Ithatu. Ithotu? Or Ithatu? Ithatu. The Devouring Fire. This supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of 000 for its long-awaited premiere. It took you too many attempts to smash the piñata, though. That piñata was built like a brick house, okay? That piñata was like a brutalist piñata. It was just concrete. It was so hard to smash. I thought of doing events for Dusty and Wizardia, but may come back to that another time. That, hey, if anybody wants to, if you want to, or anybody wants to take, you know, do custom monsters, mysteries, whatever. I mean, that's a tall order, but even if it's not related to anything, you know, me, then, or, you know, anything stream related, I would still be happy to check it out. It hot. Ooh. Alexandria, 48 BC. Oh yeah, we already read this. So, blah, 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 blah. All right, here we go. We can start the run. There I am. There I am. Hold on. Hold on. Now I got to do it. All right, I have to do it now. Hold on. What's the? Fuck. Which one is it? Is it this? No. This. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta do something. This is important. Just hang in there a minute. This is very important. Saving. Okay, let's get that on screen. All right. And yeah. Hold on. Okay. A bit of yeah. Bring that down. All right. We're gonna give it the test. Wait, it's a little too opaque. I see. I gotta like. Why am I doing this? This is stupid. Okay, no. Put it away. All right. Anyway, you've stuck the Neil Breen idea in my head now. We did talk about a Neil Breen monster in the game. That would be excellent. It's like looking in a mirror. My god. Alright. So, yeah, we start off with 4 strength. Ooh, that's low. I think 5 is the baseline, if I'm remembering correctly. 8 dex, which is really high. That's good. 7 perception. Good. 9 charisma. Damn. Do you play baseball, Johnny? Does your mother still visit dockside bars? Dockside bars? I'm glad you got the reference. 5 knowledge. Okay, fine. Be nice if I started off with a weapon, but that's okay. We can get one. All right. Oh yeah, so the goal of this game, the goal of a run of this game is to get 5 keys. We get 5 keys by completing 5 mysteries, and then we can unlock the lighthouse, and the lighthouse is sort of the final area of a run of this. So let's see, the shop we want. Okay, I'm going dex. There's not a ton of dex weapons, but I think I'll still get the occult shop anyway. The only weapon there is a knowledge weapon, I think. I'll probably have to go to the hardware store for a dexterity weapon, and that's only if I'm lucky. I hate spells in this game for the most, like sometimes they're good. Okay, this'll work. You check your mailbox, it's empty. So here I am on Space Island Cerberus, I guess. Well, I guess I'm sort of, this is like, I'm spending some time in Shiikawa, Japan. So this is like the apartment I'm living in, I guess. It's a nice day out. Birds are chirping. Bro Miser? Now it's a really nice day out. Bro Miser, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. And we love blowing up. We love blowing up. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Hell yeah. All right, so also, you know what I used to say when people would sub and I completely like forgot about it? You're now a permanent resident on Space Island Cerberus.
Resubscribe.
And E-Kitty. E-Kitty, thank you for the resub. Thank you. Subbed by myself this time. Ah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. E-Kitties also loves blowing up. We all love blowing up. It's the best. And the Furby bus is here, which is unfortunate, but hey, it's here. So if you want to get on, that's your choice. I can't stop you. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the subs. All right. Library notes. Oh yeah, by the way, every time that you start this, if you open this drawer here, sometimes there are items, free items in there. Library note, which gives us a random spell, but we lose reason. You know what? I will use it. Expel evil is the spell we got. Ooh. This maybe is the best possible thing I could have got right now. Minus 6% doom, one-time use only. Costs 2 stamina. Thank you, Lemon. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. It's this season for a cozy emote. Hell yeah, absolutely. You know what? Christmas emote skins. Something to think about. I haven't done it before, but maybe this is the year. I could definitely see cozy Cerb in like with like a red and green, you know, blanket, you know, something like that. I think that'd be cute. Well, I'll definitely use this because we already have 10% doom. So, and the stamina and reason are okay. So stamina and reason are like your 2 different health bars. If either of them drops to 0, you get a chance to save yourself, but you die usually. So, but it's early enough in the run. I think we'll be all right. Let's watch the TV. Demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents, and most recently the death of 6 people suspected of arson. This game has like a million secrets, so I do not, like, I've never known what the TV was useful for, but I still check it every time anyway. And there's like a VHS player that you can get cassettes for, which I did find on a run of mine recently, and it didn't seem to do anything. It might be a feature that the dev is going to implement in the future. The phone you can dial, I've never found a phone number to call. I don't know if that's ever going to be relevant, but there you go. We can take a bath, we can get extra, so that taking a bath restores 1 stamina and 1 reason. We can get an extra stamina or reason. Let's restore 1 more reason, I guess. So, all right. Remember I said something about fancy lads earlier? Darzer has made an alternate outfit. We've got fancy lads Cerb. It's ridiculous. Well done. Well done. Looking good. Absolutely. Looking great. Looking excellent. Turn on my little fan here. I'm getting a little warm. Yeah, no, that's wretched. That's wretched. We'll save that for the second run through of this. Every time that you go, like, start a run, you can get 1 free fund from here. Inside is a figurine. You find, inside a figurine, you find some money, plus 1 fund. Funds are, the stat over here. All right. Think. Well, let's take a look out the peephole. Someone is standing in the shadow watching your door. Yeah. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Just want fancy lad back? Why? Why would we want? Okay. You know what? I don't need. All right. Hold on a second. Darzer was having a bit of a giggle here. He was having a bit of a laugh. Come on now. Do you think that the fancy lad like slapped that on my back while I wasn't looking? That's definitely what happened. He got me. He was like, exactly. He like slapped on my back and was like, hoo hoo hoo, a little bit of trickery. Okay, so all of these are the different mysteries we can go investigate, but the smaller pictures next to these are the custom ones, so we'll just be doing custom ones. All right, so we have to pick one to go on. We've got horrendous hunger of a hateful hobo, frightening fable of a feet fetish, languishing log of a leeching loom, paranormal phone calls of prepubescent pupils, trepidatious topic of a teenager's tongue, nauseating novella of neural notations, depressing drama of a death diary. Oh, we did this one on Saturday. I remember doing that one, the Death Note. And taxing task of taking a taxi. I don't think I did that one. And that was one that I was really interested in. I think we'll do the taxi one to start out with. I don't know about the feet fetish right off the bat. Do we want it? No. Directed by Quentin Tarantino. Do we want to go on Mr. Tarantino's wild foot ride? I don't know about that. Let's do taxing task of taking a taxi. That's the Peggy Hill one. Taxing task of taking a taxi. As the night gets old and the gathering reaches its natural conclusion, you decide to call for a taxi. Yeah, good luck with that. You're better off waiting for the morning bus. Someone passing by chuckles as you pick up the receiver. You call the same company you usually do, only to be told that there are currently no vehicles available. You choose the second number from the phone book, and then the next one. But each time they are either unavailable or you need to wait an absurd amount of time. Some don't even pick up. It's a full moon for the next 2 nights. Wait, it's a full moon for the next 2 nights. We have no drivers available, one of the dispatchers says. But when surprised, you try to drill for... But when surprised, you try to drill for more, she quickly hangs up. As far as you're aware, there are no events happening in town. It's an average weeknight. So why is every single taxi suddenly gone? Uber. It's time to get to the bottom of this, but first, let's get home. On your way through the darkness to the bus stop, a taxi passes you and stops. A passenger getting out just in front of you. You wave at it and it waits by the sidewalk as you quickly get in. When the driver turns on the meter, you start grilling him about the mysterious scarcity of service. Mind if I smoke? He asks and lights a cigarette before you have a chance to answer. Has Kitty, hello, welcome on in. Finally, I catch it, even if I don't have much time. I made most of the custom mysteries you were playing last time. Sorry, the handkerchief one. Sorry, the handkerchief wasn't as quirky as you hoped. Oh shit! Yes. This is the developer, the creator of a bunch of the mysteries, and kind of like one of the most active people. Listen, I'm not on the World of Horror Discord a lot, but I've seen you're very, very active in there. Hey, thank you for joining us, and more importantly, thank you for making all that custom stuff. I love this game, and I said it earlier, like, I haven't fully explored everything World of Horror, even the base game has to offer, but like, these mods, they're so tempting, they're so good. Also, I'm in here now, so, but yeah. I forget, who made this one? Was this you? Did you make the, or was this, man, I can't remember names. I'm terrible with names. This might be, I think their name starts with an A. AV something? I don't know. At any rate, let's go. Listen, there's a reason why my knowledge is 5, okay? Taxi is by A and V. Yeah, another great modder. Okay, yeah. I've got your the 2 big packs that you've put out. All right, let's see. Now, since this is a custom character, I wonder if I prepare. I wonder if it's a set item or if it's random. You rummage through your belongings, trying to find anything that will help you. You finally pick up energy drink. Hopefully it will be enough. Plus 5% doom. Well. Plus 1% dexterity, or plus 1 dexterity until the end of the current mystery. I don't think I've ever used, I don't think I've ever found no, I found an energy drink once on one of my runs. But, yeah, let's use it. Whatever. I do want to buy a weapon. Just trying to remember where I can get a dexterity weapon at. I think the basic shop has like a knife or something. Unfortunately, custom characters draw from random pool of energy drink, bandage, and wooden bat. We can't set items for them just yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like what you can do with modding is like a little bit limited. It'd be really cool because I don't think that you guys can do like custom items and like custom old gods and stuff like that. I don't think I've seen that. What is this character's special ability? Isaac Raven, hello. It's being incredibly dumb. That's my special ability. No, I'm really dexterous and charismatic, okay? Ding! Tooth falls out. Events, enemies, characters, mysteries is all we can do. I hope that gets opened up in the future. I saw that there was a mod that like kind of recently came out that seems like it's attempting to allow for that kind of like that kind of stuff to be able to be modded. I can't remember what it was called, but I saw it on Nexus mods recently. Like it seems like it came out within the past few months. Characters in particular are quite limited. I see. Well, at any rate, I think, you know what? I just think it's neat. All right, let's try to hopefully find a weapon I can use. Nothing here. Do I want to restock? My doom is already at 13%. I don't know about that. Camera, compass, plus 2. Oh, you know what? This is great. This is a great one to have, like right off the bat. Get the compass. I'll just find an improvised weapon. I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, you know what? I could go get some help. She hasn't come to school since last week. Kaede waves at you. They look nervous. Join me. What do you give me? Plus 1 perception? Hell yeah. If 000 didn't make those drawings, then who did? Hikaru notices you and smiles. They look fine. Extra charisma. Corrected is on Nexus. Okay. Unfortunately, it's almost midnight, so my time's out. If I enjoy the mods, I will watch the VOD tomorrow if I've got time. Hey, thanks for hanging out, and I appreciate you, popping in and everything. And like I said, I really appreciate the excellent work on all the mods and everything, and keeping this game alive while we all pray for the next update. But have a good night. It's been so hard to get any sleep lately. Kohaku waves at you. They seem relaxed. We got -1 dexterity. See you later. Bye. So if I go to the roof here, it always says the girl whispers, and she'll say bow, bow, or bow clap, or bow wow, or whatever. And that is when you fight ghost enemies, you have to do a combination of 5 bows and claps. So these are the first 2 in this sequence. And she never wants to talk to me. I don't know if she ever will, but maybe one day. Look, I wouldn't want to talk to me either. Have you seen me? Let's go investigate downtown. I was trying to remember HasKitty's name when you look for like mod packs and stuff like that. I believe it's Haspin. So the best place for these things is on the World of Horror Discord, and Haspin, I believe, is their name on there. So if you're looking for their mods. World of Terror. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Follow? Call the police. Do nothing. What have I got? Let's go with follow. Success. Perception check. Haspin the Cthulhu is their username. It is, you know what, Cthulhu? I don't think I've ever seen that before. It is a great, it's a great pun. Truly vile. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside you feel relieved. Minus 2% doom. Okay, I've seen that event before. Oh yeah, I guess, again, because some people might be seeing this for the first time. This is like the town. You can go around the town to different locations or do an investigation in each area of the town. Doing an investigation will bring up like random events and stuff like that. That are typically tied to that location. And the ones that are circled, whenever you see a location circled, that is the place you need to investigate next in order to progress the mystery you're playing through. So there's like the mystery, which is like a set story kind of, and then there are random events that happen during that mystery that can be anything from, you know, each individual location's pool, if that makes any sense. He introduces himself as Aotori. Turns out he's not from Shiokawa, but from the neighboring town of Higanbashi on the other side of the riverbed. Other drivers don't even take fares to Shiokawa, he says. But I just got my permit and still need to pay back the last installment for the car. I'm not looking for fares, though. I'm not looking for fares here, though. After I drop you off, I'm splitting back to Higanbashi. Don't want my tires slashed, or worse. That's our taxi driver talking. Pit maneuver. With Aotori's droning about Shiokawa's driver's alleged elitism and hostility towards outsiders getting partially drowned out by disco rhythms on the wireless, you lose the thread and doze off in the back seat, only to be suddenly roused by the piercing sound of a klaxon and light beams filling the interior. You turn around to see another car rapidly closing in on you, the driver leaning out of a window. You didn't point out the little chibi Cerb? Oh yes, I will point that out. Thank you for calling me out on that. I will absolutely point that out because he is adorable, dare I say. Core strength perk. Okay, I'm curious what that would have done. Hold on. Success. You grab the panic bar and hold on tight as the other car hits you. Aotori frantically fights to regain control, and after smashing through a trash can, you come to a full stop on the sidewalk. The other car turns around, going straight at you as if ready for a head-on collision, only to adjust the course and, with a squeal, stop by. +5 experience. Territorial dispute. Moshi Moshi Taxi, the best service in Shiokawa, you read on its door. Shiokawa belongs to us, you yokel. And you, pedestrian, he spits. Watch whose car you're getting in, or you're gonna get a one-way trip to the forest, too. One-way trip to the forest? Is that where all the taxis disappeared during full moons? This is like maximum overdrive. I feel like we're heading to maximum overdrive, or like, well, I guess Christine territory. Honk honk, the car honked its own horn. Before you have a chance to finish your question, he peels off, honking triumphantly. Beep, beep, beep. We love that. We love doing that, don't we? Where taxis? Yeah, that's what I was asking. Where's the taxis? It's a Johnny Cab from Total Recall. I still really need to watch I still need to really watch Total Recall. I've never seen it before, but it's high on my list. Yeah, before you have a chance to finish your question, he peels off, honking triumphantly. Aotori steps out of the car and shuffles on shaky legs to inspect the damaged fender. And I'm only a second owner. These low-life scumballs have done it now. Aotori has joined our party. Ooh, what does he give us? Cab driver. Nothing wrong with going nowhere, but we should be going nowhere fast. -5%, -5 experience when investigating, -1% doom when investigating. Interesting trade-off. Fuck, I don't know how I feel about that. I wonder if he'll stick around after the mystery is solved. Interesting. I don't know, that -5 experience when investigating, that's pretty rough. That's steep. But less doom is always great. The Johnny Cab robot is played by Robert Picardo, the holographic doctor from Voyager. Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. He was in like 1 or 2 episodes of Deep Space Nine too, because I haven't like gotten around to Voyager yet. But yeah. Interesting. You quickly reach a mutual agreement with Aotori. After dropping you off, he's gonna go back to his town and try to find out more about the conflict between Higambashi and Shiokawa corporations. You give him your phone number to stay in touch. Oh, okay. Wait, he's still in my ally list here. Okay. Let's go. Investigate apartments. Yeah, there's the chibi Cerb looking looking so good. You knocked it out of the park, Darzer, absolutely. Vital clue, the investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious of leads. +4% doom. Dang. Back at your apartment, you pick up the latest issue of Shiokawa Chismis Chronicles from your doormat, scanning for any missing person reports. Results are inconclusive, while the sheer volume of disappearances in Shiokawa lately is indeed anomalous. You don't notice anything related to taxis specifically. Kind donation. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? +2 funds, -1 reason. I got 5 money. Hey, you know what? 5 money, basically rich. The phone rings. Couldn't get anything useful off the other guys. You mentioned Shiokawa. Everyone's like a deer in headlights, no matter how hard you pry. Speaking of, totally unrelated, you may want to avoid Higambashi for some time. Aotori sounds manic. But I've got something better. I've got a plan. Let's meet up. I'll swing by. Keep it together. Keep it together. Your taxi is waiting. As you step out of your apartment building, you see a car with a roof sign parked further down the street. You recognize the make and model. Looks like Aotori doesn't waste time. As you walk towards it, a sudden honk startles you. You turn around and see another taxi barreling down the sidewalk right at you, the driver grinning behind the wheel. Run. Success! You make a run for it, hoping to reach the safety of Aotori's car. The incoming vehicle covers the distance quickly, but you've had enough of a head start to make it in time. More experience. Not much, though. Not much. I wonder who's to blame for that. Oh, he's not in my... Oh, he's a status effect and not an ally. Okay, I see. Even though it says ally up here. Interesting. Parking violation. The back of Aotori's car swings open. Driver's hand on the frame. You jump in and the car pulls out. You turn around, wheezing, scanning for the other car, but it seems to have given up the chase. You lean back in the seat, breathing a sigh of relief, and Wonderbaum? Air freshener. Something's off. It says pine forest, but this smells like tropical seaside. Aotori looks at you. His eyes have become spirals. I nearly said Wonder Bra. No, well, Wonder Bra is Review Bra's superhero persona, and I don't think he's in this game. Fig Mouse, welcome on in. Hello, hello. Don't mind the freak in game. Do not mind. He can't. Manga Cerb cannot hurt you. He's not real. He cannot hurt you. Welcome on in. Parking violation. Where's the nicotine stench permeating the air? Where are the bead mats on the seats? Why is the radio off? You seem to be in a hurry, friend. Don't worry, we'll get there soon, says the unfamiliar voice of the driver as you realize you're in the wrong car. Any of you ever done this? Have any of you ever accidentally gotten the wrong car before? I've never personally done it, but I've had it happen. Well, not car, but you know, shuttlecraft, same deal. But yeah, it's a very confused old man just got into the back seat of the craft, and I did have to kindly and gently say, "What the fuck are you doing? Get out of my car." No, I said it in a very nice way. You've done this too many times to count, really? I accidentally got in the front seat of a taxi once after I'd had a friend driving me around for a while. You get in there and like start like playing with the AC and the turning, you know, putting the radio station on the one you want. Not in, they were locked. Okay, see that does help. That does help. Did you start like trying to unlock it though? Event continues. The driver turns to you, not looking at the road. Getting chauffeured by an outsider and snooping around in our affairs. This won't do. You see, our society is built on order, and order is kept by rules that must be followed. To break the rules is to reject the society, and without the society, humans are just animals, prey for wolves. Let him ramble or try to stop the car. Oh shit. How would I, like, am I gonna like reach up and like pull the emergency brake? That is a strat. You could do that. I guess I could try to do that. Fuck it, let's go. Try to stop the car. You shout at the driver to stop, but he doesn't react, now grasping the wheel with a grim determination, knuckles pale. Getting off this ride won't be so easy. Prepare yourself. Oh shit. You poke the driver in the eye and he cries out. Letting go of the wheel, you lean forward trying to grab it and he swats you off. Hey, don't disturb the driver. He floors the gas pedal and rapid acceleration throws you back in your seat. You throw it back in your seat. You're throwing it back. Going for a ride. A replacement driver taking you for a ride. Oh shit, we have to fight him in the car? That fucking rules. That's hilarious. I love this. Not enough like fight scenes take place in a car. Knuckles is in here and he's pale. Wolves confirmed were taxis. Lemon, you might be onto something with the were taxi idea. Whoa, he hits for +4 doom. That's crazy. That's really high, but at least he's really easy to hit. Probably because he's got a seatbelt on. Can't really maneuver up there. Good on him for keeping a seatbelt on, though. So I don't have a weapon. I can tell my allies to attack, though. Or I could kick them. I could get in way more kicks with a way higher chance to hit. Alright, I'm gonna dodge. because I've got crazy high dexterity and dodging. Oh yeah, the way that this works, for those who haven't seen, I have different offensive actions, support actions, defense actions, spiritual actions, and each action over here takes up time on this meter, on this bar, and I can only, you know, I only have so much I can do. So I'm gonna dodge and kick him a bunch from the back seat, which is kind of a funny, it's kind of a funny mental image, I guess. There we go. And hopefully that'll be 6 hit points. I did get hit though. Dang it. Replacement driver swings the steering wheel with reckless abandon. Oh well, at least I hit him. How many is that? That's only 9. That's not gonna do it. Do the same thing as last time. Dodge, kick, kick. When you're like a kid kicking the seat while he's driving, or you're like a kid kicking the seat while he's driving. Yeah, I'm just like kicking the back of the seat and being like, I want to get out. And I'm like pointing at a McDonald's. I want a McFlurry. I want a McFlurry. And he's like smacking, calm down back there, swerving all over the damn place. Yeah, he swerved into oncoming traffic. All right, now I can finish him. There we go. If each of these kicks hit, which they have a 90% chance to hit because I'm boosting them. So there we go. Combat done. You defeated replacement driver, plus 15 experience. Hell yeah. It's screaming, are we there yet? He's like, I'm taking you to the society to go get murdered. What you're excited about this? You like this? And I'm just like bouncing around in the back seat, like screaming and asking for like he hands me an iPad with like Candy Crush to like distract me. It would work. The car jumps onto the curb and comes to a stop just in front of a surprised passerby. You pick yourself up from the ground. Keep the change. The cabbie chuckles and peels off, honking. Shaken, you scurry back towards the apartment, looking over your shoulder. We got a map. Here is the map. Investigating village or forest has a small chance of lowering doom. That's really good, but it's also like depends on it's situational. So if we're going to the village or forest, I need to remember to equip that. Honking like a goose. Or like Beetlejuice when he says, nice fucking model, honk honk, and he grabs his crotch twice and honks it. All right, scurry back to the apartments. A taxi attacks. As you turn the corner before your apartment building, you feel your blood boil. There's a car blocking the alley. You creep closer to check the livery. Moshi Moshi Taxi, prepare yourself. Wow, again, another fight? Oh, this is our friend! Looks like the real thing, huh? Aotori pats the logo with a smug grin on his face. We're gonna crash that forest party tonight. See their dirty little secrets for ourselves. But first things first. Excess luggage. Aotori jumps out of the car, glances around conspiratorially, and finally leads you to the trunk, rubbing his hands in glee. I brought something I thought could be of use, he says, tapping the hood. Really need a cigarette? No, I do not smoke, so no, I'm good. Some would say my radness would increase if I did, though. No. Don't listen to them. Might as well check it out. Hard pass. Okay, let's check it out. What do you got? Luck check failure. Dang it. Aotori swings the trunk open, and for a moment you expect to see a tied-up taxi driver from Shiokawa inside, but instead find an assortment of various melee instruments. It's not particularly impressive, but will do in a pinch. What did I get? Oh, I can pick one. Okay, cool. Driver's essentials. In case these maniacs recognize us and we have to scratch some body work. You appraise the weapons. Take whatever grabs your eye. As for me, I got something better. Okay. Wooden bat, definitely a strength item. Flashlight is not a weapon, but it's good to have, and it takes up the B slot, I believe. Broken box cutter might be a dexterity weapon. Maybe? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm gonna go for the broken box cutter. Is it usable? It is usable, right? Oh, it's a perception weapon. Hey, you know what? My perception's almost as good. That's fine. Okay, cool. That works for me. Yeah. Wonder if it can be repaired. It's interesting that it says box cutter broken. How is a box cutter broken? It looks like it'll break very easily. Oh, that's not good. As you check the blade's edge, Aotori walks back and pulls something out from under the driver's seat. It's a submachine gun. People leave all kinds of things in taxis these days, he explains, aiming through the sights. Holy shit. They probably used one of the blades already. Yeah, it's probably all like dinged up and dull. When you're using a box cutter, you gotta also have the like sharpening stick to like sharpen it back up. You park in the... Hello? Excuse me? What was that? Hold on. Hold on, chat room. I think we're having some kind of electrical issues here. Yeah. Hold on a second there, chat. I don't know what's happening. Disconnected? Ah, shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to restart the stream. I don't know if anybody can hear me or if this is still recording, but I have to restart the stream. Something has gone terribly wrong. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stick around, and I'll try to get this whole situation sorted out.